Unfortunately, there's one restaurant for every 300 people in Fairfield. For all its faults, and it does have many, Facebook can be a tremendous wealth of information. And in this case, there are two websites in particular. One is called You Grew Up in the Town of Fairfield Pre-1990, and the other is Life in Fairfield and Westport, What We Love and What We Miss. And between the two sites, there are 5,000 members. So I had access to all of these people, and it was fantastic. I could just put out a question, does anybody remember the Continental? And people would say, oh yeah, my dad was a dishwasher there. Who remembers a pie plate? What was your favorite pie? As more and more families bought cars, there were areas that were more accessible, and more restaurants were built. Here we have an aerial view of Coons. Yep. These old photos were taken in the 1940s. And at that time, Gasper Kuhn owned the tract of land and the old gas station, which is right there. And he converted the gas station into Kuhn's. And it was initially known for its ham and kibasi and soup. And for the Hungarian population in that end of town, they made stuffed cabbage and chicken paprikash. And then after a time, he expanded the restaurant, which is when it became known for its chili and hot dogs. And that's Gasper Kuhn, who started it all. So why did it close? Well, in the 1980s, the town was booming. Black Rock Turnpike was undergoing massive retail growth, and he was approached by someone and made an offer he couldn't refuse, basically. And now Chips is there today. This was one of my favorite discoveries, Tide Mill Tavern. I always knew this building as my doctor's office. I never knew it was a restaurant. More modern, Willoughby's. That was the sister restaurant to Dogwoods. And there's Arthur Treacher's in Southport. Here's a menu from the farm shop. My favorite. Pie plate. Everybody has one of these. Yes?
My uncle was a shorter cook at Larry's, and the big treat was to go in there to see him and sit on those stools and twirl them around. And they had a lot of truck drivers that came through. And I remember getting these giant Easter baskets or at Christmas giant dolls because that's what they sold.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Green Comet.
A green comet, yes. Yes, that is in the book.
Green Vomit.
Yeah,
They had that nickname.
everybody calls it Green Vomit. That was a good restaurant. Yeah.
So what are going to be the classics today that will be your sequel?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's right. I just saw that the other day. Oceana closed or turned over. Classics today.
Nothing can beat the old restaurants.
Raleigh's is still going strong, Yeah, the Dugout. Yep.
Pizza Palace.
Pizza Palace and Luigi's. Yep.
Luigi's.
Mamma Mina's. Absolutely. Yep. The old favorites, the Larry's and the Kuhns and the Cindy's and the Sidetracks that will live in our hearts forever.